It's your Friday TTS Daily with yours truly, me, Yi. Okay, 3 stories. First up, vaping new penalties to be started in Singapore as of September 1st, 2025. Let's go through them together. Next up, at a tourist hotspot in Singapore, an ice cream vending machine has a really welcoming message. Lastly, or last story of the day is how a bunch of consumers in Malaysia got scammed purchasing luxury goods online. In Singapore, intermediate will be reclassified as Class C starting from September 1st, 2025, and with that, there will be enhanced penalties for vaping from September 1st, 2025. Also, let's go through that briefly. First up, the current penalties for vaping is under 18 years old, no matter first offense, second offense, or onwards. It's all 300 Singapore dollars fine. 18 years and above is 500 Singapore dollars fine. That is very relaxed, to be honest. From September 1st, it will be, for the first offense, under 18 years old, 500 Singapore dollars fine. Above 18, 700 Singapore dollars fine. Second offense, you have to attend rehab for 3 months. If third offense and onwards, face prosecution and subject to a maximum fine of 2,000 Singapore dollars. It's good, we have increased the penalties. Nobody will complain if you make it tougher, to be honest. I think, yeah. Still seems quite relaxed. Maybe, But, it's a good start. It's a good start, okay? But, the most important part is intermediate users, because intermediate in vape pods, that is the thing that we're most concerned about, okay? So now, the current penalties for intermediate users, actually for first, second, third offense and onwards, is similar to vaping, okay? Under 18 years old, 300 Singapore dollars fine. 18 years and above, 500 Singapore dollars fine. And you can also face prosecution and subject to 10,000 Singapore dollars fine with and/or maximum imprisonment of 2 years. Now, the enhanced penalties for first offense under 18, 500 Singapore dollars, above 18, 700 Singapore dollars, which is actually monetary-wise the same as vaping offenders as of September 1st, 2025, with an add-on of attend rehab for up to 6 months. I'm thinking, could we get like a minimum amount of rehab they have to do, even for first offenders, for intermediate users? Because intermediate is really addicting. We have so many stories of people going into bankruptcy just to fuel their addiction for intermediate lace K-pods, so vape pods. So yeah, so could we get like first offense, like attend rehab for, minimum 3 months to 6 months, Let there be a minimum amount of rehab to attend. And the fines, trust me, I think the fines for intermediate users should be much higher than vaping users, because if it is so addictive, they ultimately will just use the money to fuel their addiction more. So might as well fine them more, And second offense onwards, there will be mandatory supervision for 6 months, including substance testing and rehabilitation. Third offense onwards, 16 years and above, will have to be admitted to the rehab center and undergo 12 months of substance testing and supervision. Under 16 will be mandatory supervision, including substance testing for 12 months. Everything looks pretty good. I mean, good enough deterrent. Just hoping, for the first offense, higher monetary fines and also minimum rehab of at least 3 months for intermediate users. More importantly, also as important, people are very concerned about how about people who are importing, bringing them in, distributing. There are even, recently there have been sentences for people who are distributing, selling, and even manufacturing K-pods in Singapore, right? And as you know, the man who manufactured K-pods in Singapore was only sentenced to 16 months in jail. A lot of people were pretty, shocked that it was so little. Well, he did so knowing that it wasn't classified as Class C, A, or B during that time. And the law, how it works is, you cannot retroactively, charge them harsher penalties, So that's how it works. So anyway, the harsher penalties now would be, previously for import, sale and distribution, would be a fine up to 10,000 Singapore dollars and/or imprisonment for up to 2 years. Yep. And now the enhanced penalties from September 1st would be mandatory 3 years imprisonment and 5 strokes of the cane, up to 20 years imprisonment and 15 strokes of the cane for import. And for sale and distribution is mandatory minimum 2 years imprisonment and 2 strokes of the cane, up to 10 years imprisonment and 5 strokes of the cane. I think this enhanced penalty for import, sale and distribution, good, very good. You can clearly see the current enhanced penalties, a clear stark difference here, This is a good deterrent. I think this is good. It's a good starting point, really. And then let me know your thoughts on which one you think is a good enhanced penalties, which one are not deterrent enough. Like I mentioned before, I think intermediate users first offense, higher monetary fines, and also minimum rehab 3 months. Let me know your thoughts. Welcome back, mates or mateys. What do we have here right now? Spotted at a tourist hotspot at the Singapore island at Mount Faber is this ice cream vending machine with this really surprising welcoming message. To the uninitiated tourists, they might think this is a friendly welcoming message or even perhaps a new ice cream flavor. But to the local natives, they know this is actually a message sending regards to a certain body part. Let's just hope this is rectified soon. If not, someone might lose their job, and also, further to that, local influencers might soon be flocking to this ice cream vending machine and start making content out of it. I'm yearning for some ice cream right now. This is wild. A live streaming platform, name not specified, has scammed over 20 victims out of ringgit 50,000. Okay, out of 50,000 ringgit worth of fake luxury goods. This is your last story of the day. Follow us for more. Okay, so this live streaming platform, Unknown, is supposedly allegedly endorsed by well-known Hong Kong, Taiwanese celebrities and also local Malaysian influencers. And people have been buying their products, and when receiving their products, the victims claim the products were so crudely made that it was quite blatantly obvious that it was fake or counterfeit. And these apparently operated in both Malaysia and Singapore. So a total there were 20 victims, and one of them came from Singapore. So 20 complaints, formal complaints as of now, because they just had this press conference yesterday at August 28, 2025. And first of all, when you buy this kind of products, right, luxury goods online, if the price is too good to be true, you should take a step back, think about it carefully. Is it possible for you to get an LV bag for 2,000 ringgit, which is roughly 600 Singapore dollars, roughly 470 USD? Is it possible? Even better, think about it also. Is it possible for you to get a Prada bag or wallet for 450 ringgit, which is roughly 137 Singapore dollars, 107 USD? Is it possible? If it's too good to be true, then it has got to be fake. It has got to be a scam. How are people falling for such blatant scams when the retail price are going for far lower? And take note, they are not even claiming these luxury goods to be second-hand. They're just saying that these are oversupply, surplus products. If it's really bad condition, second-hand, yeah, probably, I still believable. So how are you falling for such scams, people? You know what? After I see a few more pointers, I just realized I could have potentially been scammed here myself, because first of all, they have this slogan. They call it 假一赔十, okay, which means fake one compensate 10 times. Okay, and also they have all these famous celebrities endorsements, okay? So if you are seeing famous celebrities endorsing these, and these celebrities themselves are also carrying such high-end luxury products, I mean, and you have this, safety net of fake one pay 10 times, come on. Honestly, quite lucky I didn't see this live streaming platform, because if not, honestly, I might have at least bought one, I might have at least bought one. Okay, so now we have a bit more context that maybe, those so-called, well-known celebrities from Hong Kong and Taiwanese endorsing them, they might not even be real. They might be AI. I mean, to think about it, as I was doom scrolling, how many times have you seen famous celebrities, worldwide celebrities such as, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger? I've seen them doing so-called live stream for virtual gifts. Okay? I mean, AI is just so scary right now, okay? So, yeah, so thankfully, I didn't swipe into this live stream, so yeah, but now I understand. And There was even one businesswoman from Malaysia, 55 years old, who had spent over 30,000 ringgit on more than 200 items, and apparently she only got a refund of around 14,000 ringgit. And apparently the refund was only done because she threatened to make a press conference. And ultimately, I think from this news reporting, it was linked to at least one Malaysian influencer, but this influencer is mostly abroad. So now, getting more context, most likely the Hong Kong and Taiwanese celebrities were all fake endorsements, AI altered and so forth. And probably there's only one or two really linked to this. And even appraisers, they invited a few appraisers, and the appraisers were saying that all items are counterfeits. They were done so badly that they can be considered as pasar malam grade counterfeits. Okay, some of them were saying that this is so poorly done, it's basically just any random bag and you stick on the name, Even the logos were done as badly. Yep, so take care everyone out there. Please do not fall for such scams. Take note again, if it's a famous celebrity endorsing it, once again, it might be a fake endorsement.